Happy 1st of October. YouTube. Okay, I haven't been around so much lately. I've actually been doing a lot more podcasting. I've been podcasting and today I have gone back into my reflection mode about why I started all of this in the first place. Part of the reason for that is because I do pay attention to trends. So I pay attention to trends in my own content. And what I have noticed is that my people generally really like my talks about politics. and so and so I had done a podcast on the debate. I did a podcast on the debate, my reflections, my takeaways from the debate between Trump and Biden this week. And I had more people listen to that particular podcast. And I also have noticed that on my YouTubes, the YouTubes that have gotten the most views have been about something that was politically related, or at least going on in the world, which I'm really interested in. And something I had told one of my people today, I was talking to her and I was telling her about how this podcast that I did had gotten more listens to than my average podcast, and that it was on politics, and I was somewhat so I was thinking, well, maybe I should do more political content. And then I got to thinking about that. I got to thinking about why I do this. And I've really tried my best to not get too hung up on views, on likes, on subscribers, on this type of thing. And the reason why is because it is my belief that the people who are meant to find me will eventually find me. Have found me, because I do have some steady people who have been very faithful to my content, which I have so appreciated. And then other people will be drawn to my content by what I perceive to be like the creator of everything. And so then it got me to like really thinking about like why I'm doing this again. And then I heard this song today, because some of you have been following me for a while. I'm really into music and I'm into lyrics. And this song came on and it just so struck me. And it's called You Got Me by Gavin McGraw. You Got Me by Gavin McGraw. And I'm going to read the lyrics because I was so taken back by the lyrics in the song. So I'm just going to read them, okay? So it says, when the fear takes you down, when the doubt takes you under, when you sink like a stone and you can't breathe, when the tears take control, when the demons take over, won't be in this alone, you've got me. Oh yeah, you've got me. When the walls all caved in, when the nights all get colder, when you hang by a thread of sanity, rest your head on my heart and your pain on my shoulders. Make your way to my arms, 'cause you've got me. Anyway, that's a song by Gavin McGraw, and I was so taken back by this song because that's it. It's like I'm here, and I really, really, really care. Like, I really care about people. I care about people. And so put myself out there as this example of possibility, because I believe in these principles. Like, I believe in the principles of what they call, like, esoterically, the law of attraction. I believe it with everything that I am. And yet I have not quite mastered these skills. I'm getting better at it. And I share these things because I believe that it is key to us having the most amazing lives. Like, amazing lives with, like, health and love and happiness and doing what we love to do and getting, a fair wage for doing what we love to do. And so and so I keep putting this content out in the hopes that when people, like, they feel alone, they're not alone. You're not alone. You're never alone. We are never alone. And then I've even talked about the fact that we all have this entourage around us, this entourage of beings. Some of them are people that have passed away. Some of them are angels. Some are, like, I don't know. I call them my sentient beings. And they are with me all the time and guiding me. And so I just think that we are drawn to, like, certain people at certain times for certain reasons. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. I actually used to be very, very political. I have been political throughout my life. When I was in college, like, many years ago, I studied political science. I was really interested in politics, but I studied philosophy, religion, and political science, which is weird because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm sort of political. I'm sort of, like, into, like, spirituality, philosophy. Is just really weird. So I am just sort of this hodgepodge of ideas. I just absolutely love ideas. And so I put this content out because this is what I have grown to know. What I've grown to know is that we actually create our reality. We do. I know I say this over and over, but it's really, really key that we create our reality, and so we can shift our reality by changing our beliefs. And so I am in the practice of doing that. I am in the practice every day, all day, pretty much, of changing my beliefs to have an outcome in a life that is really amazing. But anyway, I wanted to share, this is like my favorite time of year. I absolutely love October. I just love it. I love fall and, like, this change in the seasons, and, like, everything turns to apples and these smells. And I've been working for this company. I have been working for this company for over a year, and I just wanted to do a plug-in because they have, like, the most amazing scent. It's Enlightened Candles, and it's called Fall Harvest. And I'm just telling you, it is one of the most yummy fall scents that I've ever gotten. In fact, I had told them that I think it's my favorite of all the candles ever. I had previously, my favorite had been Caribbean teakwood. You can tell because I've nearly burned this entire candle. And this one I really like, mostly because it reminds me of my dad. My dad used to smoke a pipe, and this has hints of tobacco in it, and my dad used to smoke a pipe. So whenever I, like, walk into a tobacco store, I'm like, oh, it just reminds me of my dad. Oh my God, it was so sweet. I'm having all these flashbacks about him and his pipe and, like, his tobacco. It was, like, all rolled up in this, like, package. But anyway, so if you're so inclined, you can buy their candles on their website, enlightened.com. They have a Shopify account, and go get your fall harvest. The pumpkin is quite yummy too. I like the pumpkin, but I absolutely love the fall harvest. It's just so good. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I really don't mind doing, as I was telling my friend today, I the reason why I'm so like into what's going on into the world, I don't have television, but I do get my information from different sources. Not like one-on-one sources, not like that. Not like I'm a reporter or something, but I get information from different avenues, and it's because it is like a shared, quote unquote, shared reality, and it is affecting us. And so I like to keep up on current events, and so I did watch the debates, and I'm not entirely sure if I will make my channel more political. I used to be some of my first YouTubes, if you were to go back through, I have over 200 YouTubes uploaded. But if you were to go back over some of my previous ones, they were pretty political, and some of them I took down. Some of my really political ones, because I can like really, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not really sure I should have put that up. Are pretty radical. Not radical, but I mean, I just have my ideas about things, and they are somewhat based on fact, but also sort of on opinion, sort of on my lens and my view about a situation. And so, but I feel like I'm also fairly, in some ways, a little bit moderate and open to looking at different ideas that are not necessarily my own. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I thank you guys. I thank you guys. I thank you. And I love you. I love you. I love you so much. And I will be back.